All right. So here we are in Unit 4, Lesson 4, and our learning intention is still the same, solving proportional relationships with fractions and decimals. And our success criteria is we're actually thinking about if I was to add half as much as I already had. So I can calculate half as much again, and that's by multiplying by 3 over 2. There's another way we can do this as well, but this is a nice way of doing it. And I can rewrite, using the distributive property, I can rewrite x plus 1/2 x as 1.5 x. All right. So if I have a certain amount plus half that amount, that is 1.5 that original amount. So let's just take a look at this with this table here. I have an initial distance of 10, 3, 4.5, 1, and x, which can be any distance. And then I want to find my total distance. So let's say Jada's pet turtle walked 10 feet, then walked half that length again. So she started off as 10 feet and then walked half that much again. What's the total distance? Well, I can take 10. Then she walked an additional half as much. So half of 10 is 5. And that gives me a total distance of 15. If Jada's baby brother walked 3 feet, then half that length again. She walked 3 and then half of 3. So you can either go 3 divided by 2. Divide that out. You might know it's 1.5. All right. Or you could have said 3 over 2 like that and gotten 1.5. All right. But she walked 3 and then half that much again. So we combine those, and that's 4.5 feet. All right. And as we're thinking about this, we could use this success criteria right here. We could go, what is 4.5? And I could just combine those, the total distance plus half the distance, which would be the same as multiplying by 1.5, half that much again. So we could multiply these out. 4.5 times 1.5. Actually, you can see my decimals. 22, add a 0, 5, and 4, 5, 7, 6.75. Right? But every time you can kind of see we're taking our original number plus half of our original number, right? So 1.5, half of 1, which combines to be 1.5. All right. So if it's x, we take our original number and add half of whatever x is. Or similarly, you could take 1.5 times x, or 3.5 times x. All these are great options to find this out. Hopefully this makes sense. We'll work on it more tomorrow. See ya.